Don't think what I do is important? I just saved your music video showcase.
I've never claimed to be a tech head, and I'll never claim to be a tech head.
This is
Throwing
drinks.
Throwing drinks.
Margaret, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Feels sacrilegious to call you Margaret, but it feels good too, in a freaky way.
Someone called me Margaret at work today and then apologized afterwards. I'm like, that's all right. It's my name. It's fine. Wheel it out.
How are all the different work Maggies going? What's the latest in the Maggie pod?
Maggie folder.
Yeah.
They're good. We're all so different as well. We're all so different. And it's it's lovely. It's unifying. Different departments, different personalities, but get along.
I met 2 other Genevieves this past week. It's crazy. I've never met so many Genevieves in my life.
Genevieve with a G? Hang on.
Same spelling and everything. I don't know where these people have come from.
Does Genevieve come in any other way?
I don't know. No,
Does it
I've
come
seen
with
a
a
J Genevieve, like a Genevieve with a J.
Really?
Like a Jenevieve. Yuck.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
yuck. It's
Yucky.
crook.
Yucky. Get them away.
But yeah, it felt powerful. It felt like if you put like a bunch of magnets together.
Tell us, why are you in front of all the DVDs? What if you're listening at Jen's sitting in front of what looks to be at least 3,000 DVDs?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting from my boyfriend's house. He is a physical media enthusiast, much like our friend Alexi Toliopoulos.
A friend of the podcast.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time this past week just listening to them talking about all the different DVD releases that are coming up.
Amazing.
That they've all pre-ordered for.
Yeah.
And it is like just listening to a podcast. Like it's just two dudes just yarning. But yeah, this is... He really put in a lot of effort too for the background. He was like, I'm just going to make sure things look neat. And
It looks really good. Look like you're about to give one of those little concerts, an NPR concert.
like a tiny desk or something.
You look like you're about to host Rage.
Yeah, I like that. I had to I was at South by Southwest Sydney last week and I had to inadvertently host the music video showcase. Like someone collapsed and I had to just be like, they were like, can you help us? And I was like, oh, okay. And I hadn't seen any of the music videos. So I just had to be like, hey, hey.
That's as close as you're going to come to being on a plane and being a doctor.
Yes, like being a first responder. This is my 9/11.
First responding to music clips. And was it like a competition or were they just a presentation?
Just a presentation. So they were all entered their music video into the film festival and then it was like a showcase of about 9, I want to say. But it's so funny actually because one of the filmmakers, I'm going to be such a bitch. I don't care anymore. One of the filmmakers is my ex's really good friend.
Oh.
And he was white as a ghost.
Oh, so was he normally white and got whiter or?
Yes, he got whiter. He was one of the people who made one of the music videos.
Ah, it's a small music video world.
Yeah, and I didn't know either. So I walk in and I see his name on the list and I'm like, oh my God.
Of all the gin joints.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all the music videos play and then all the filmmakers get invited to go stand at the front and he didn't get up. I win.
She's done it again. She's gotten there. She weren't even supposed to be there and you won.
I wasn't even supposed to be there, but I scared him so much.
Yes, you won, Jen. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. That's what it's about. I used another man's tragedy as my fortune.
But wouldn't they do it to us? Isn't that the same thing that, you're just doing what they would do back, right? Like,
look, I think if you're still friends with a man as reprehensible as my ex, you deserve this.
Well, bravo.
Thank you.
How was the rest of S by SW by SX? Is that it?
SXSW
Yeah.
SYD.
Yeah.
Really good. Met a listener.
Oh, wow.
It was like, and because I put on my little badge, I put presenter throwing drinks on my badge. And they saw my badge and they're like, oh my God. And they, so yeah, that was very cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Listen to us. So excited. There's someone else there.
There's literally one. And I was like, I cannot believe a real person listens to this. And it felt very cool because I was with all my friends and like I was hanging out a lot with like Alexi Toliopoulos or
friend of the podcast.
Yes. But you know, he at a film festival, he's like Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I
would
mean?
be, very much so. Yeah. The next Stratton.
Finally, I had something.
Yeah. So you were like, yeah, okay. Both feeling pretty damn good.
Yep. That was fun.
Wow. What is it? Is it like a media conference or?
It's like, it's very strange. It's like a gigantic conference and they have like tech and games and random like keynote speakers and things like that. And it can be about anything. Like my friend went to a lock picking workshop. Oh my God, so much AI. And they're all convinced it's the future.
But here's the thing. It's like, I'm sorry, Ben's put this light on so bright.
You look great.
It's so bright. I'm not usually squinting.
It looks like you're standing right next to the sun.
What was I going to say? Okay, here's my thing about AI. Everyone keeps going, it's coming and there's nothing you can do. Well, why? Like, there is. Let's just stop doing it.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. It's coming. It's changing.
Coming.
It's coming. You're like, we're making this.
Like when your phone does like the phone voice memo preview. I didn't realize that like the technology used to like transcribe that was AI. But then in hindsight, I'm like, well, what else could it be? You know, things like that.
Look, tech. I've never claimed to be a tech head.
End of sentence.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So there's like a fair bit of that going around the festival, and then there's the film festival, which is actually divine, and it's like all these very cool established filmmakers and new filmmakers and people who write and people who do logistics for shoots and people who like did a workshop on like what it's like to move to LA right now and all this stuff. Like it was genuinely very cool, and that was the part of the festival that actually seemed good. And I stayed mostly on that side. And I saw lots of cool films. There's a lot of karaoke involved, though. That's the only thing.
Like drunk karaoke or just people standing there?
Drunk karaoke, but it's like you're standing in the pub doing karaoke.
Oh,
if it's room, have a room with your friends, that's different. But like a karaoke that's open to everyone, I don't want that. And sharing microphones, I've become really weird about sharing microphones. I think from Melbourne Comedy Festival, I'm just like, I think everyone should never share a microphone because you just get sick.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. You know what I'm not into these days is, I don't know if the same thing happens in Sydney, but down here, there's like a new thing of buskers, and all they are is just karaoke people. And they just do karaoke on the street and then live stream themselves.
Live stream of it all.
And you know, that part is fine. Like, I don't have an issue with that. It's the volume that the speakers they put on is so loud that you can hear it everywhere. I don't know who, but, you know, there's a lot of people who just sit around and watch like they're showing up to see a concert. But when did buskers become mini concerts?
Yeah. I always feel like the volume of their speaker is directly proportionate to the lack of talent as well. The good ones have the good ones have quiet. Yeah. The good ones have quiet speakers, and the bad ones have the loud you can possibly imagine. There's also a guy on TikTok in Sydney, and he purposely goes into train carriages and sings. And He's very loud and he's not very good, and people like attack him.
Oh.
And it's like, I don't know what this is.
Like physically attack him?
I just tell him to shut up or fuck off or whatever. Like, yeah. And so it's like, that's kind of the law of the jungle, I feel.
Yeah, if you're going to shout at someone, you've got to be able to be, cool with being shouted back. Because that's literally what you're doing, is shouting at people in a train carriage. The dream.
Yeah. The dream. People are just trying to get home.
Yeah. Well, you see, there's that great clip that went around for a while of a preacher, and he was like preaching in the carriage, and the Australian guy's like, "Will you be quiet?" And it was just an absolute champion.
So good.
We don't want to listen to you. This guy's like, I've not come face to face with someone like some old dude like that before. That's great. If you haven't seen it, look up that clip.
He was interviewed on ABC News, and it was just like, he was like, I'm just trying to get home.
I just want to get home.
I just want to get home. Please don't do that. I'm trying to get home.
Just want to get home. I really love reasonable complainers. Like they're. I lent into that the other day. We went and saw Pete Davidson.
How was that?
It was good. Like,
okay, yeah.
I really liked it. It was interesting because it clearly was like very, very much felt like his development show. Like he was developing it. Obviously, traveling and doing the show, wearing it in for a special eventually. I think he even mentioned that. But he's so unbelievably charming. You can see he's so disarming. You can see I get it now after seeing it. And he's really funny. Like I genuinely really enjoyed it. But the crowd was really weird. It was a weird crowd. It was like a monster truck crowd. I don't mean to be snobby, but they did not feel like a normal comedy crowd, which is fine, which is good. We want everyone to go see comedy, but there was this bloke next to behind us, and he was eating this bag of chips, like the loudest eating, just through the whole first 20 minutes of the show, just scoffing his face. And no one was saying anything. And I just turn around and I go, mate, you're full.
Oh my God.
Was like, definitely.
That rocks, dude.
And it worked. And he was like, yeah, I am full. I am full. And his friend was like, yeah, I think you're full. You are full.
Dude, I love that. That's so sick.
First of all, Kettle's chips. They are crunchy. They are very, very loud.
Yeah.
Straight in the ear. You're full.
The packet as well is really noisy. Like,
yeah, you don't do that during a comedy show, do you? Like, or am I just old?
That being said, I do have a pack. I've got these chips here. I'm not even a chippy person, but they were just so on stale for $1.50. I was like, come on.
Do you know what? I always get the mystery chips that they're promoting, they're marketing. You know, the ones, the crazy flavors they do once a month. They get me every time. Every time they get me. They've been really bad in the past. Yeah. The worst was the caviar chips I bought. It's just not a combination that should happen.
Yeah.
I know like people have caviar on chip.
That's nice.
So, like the dust on it was caviar flavored fish dust.
The chips I have at my feet that are $1.50, and I think it's just because they're literally about to go off. I'm in a shambles, dude. Speaking of shambles, like Wendy getting arrested on fraud charges. Have you heard about this? Wendy and Eddie from Potomac. Yeah.
The doctors.
Yeah, the lawyers got arrested because they insurance fraud. They claimed they were robbed while Jamaica, so they got payout on home insurance and travel insurance and I think something else. And the investigators figured out that Wendy was wearing the stuff she said was robbed in her pictures while she was in Jamaica.
No.
And then they started going through some of the other things they claimed, and like stuff that they said had been stolen had actually just been returned to the store like months beforehand.
Was there an actual robbery or was it a fake robbery?
I mean, we don't know, but nothing showed up on their Ring camera. No signs
Okay.
of forced entry.
Because interestingly, in the recent episode, she talks about how much money they're making from Happy Eddie.
Yeah, that they've quit their jobs, essentially. Eddie's quit his law firm job and she's quit whatever she was doing. It's rough, too, because, like, they could go to jail. They have 2 kids, don't they?
This is bad, but also very housewife behavior.
So and honestly, like, I thought the Grande Dame being in prison for drink driving last season was going to be the drama.
Yeah. What are we thinking about the Grande Dame being in prison? I'm a bit worried about her.
She's pretty old to be in prison. I guess she's only there for 2 years, but, like...
Is it 2 years?
I think it's 2 years, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like one of those Paris Hilton style 3 months, teach you a lesson.
I mean, maybe she'll get out earlier, but yeah. Was not her first drink driving charge.
Do you know who is like nearing the end of her sentence is Jen Shah?
Really?
Yeah. She's only got like 2 years or something. I might be wrong, but it's getting there and potentially good behavior. Like I feel in my heart we're going to get Jen back on Salt Lake.
Do you think she'd go back?
Oh, 100%.
Wow. Yeah.
They'd need the money, right?
Money, yeah.
Imagine that storyline. Because she could be honest. Because what is it, Double Jeopardy? Or is that murder?
Oh,
I've seen the Tommy Lee Jones movie.
Double Jeopardy. Jez said he lined up something really special for us for this week. Jez, do you want to intro what we're doing here?
Yes, hello, team, and hello, listeners. So we talked about a new sting last week, and so this week I've made one. Now, we did request Oasis. When I looked for backing tracks that were Oasis style, it all just sounded like acoustic guitar, and it sounded sad and low energy. So I've gone a little bit more early thousands Brit pop vibes, okay? That's what I went for. Whether I achieved it or not, that's up to you.
Okay. There will be some accents happening.
There's going to be some accents.
So that's what we ended up with, team.
That's great. Thank you.
I'm quite happy with that. I felt like for a minute we've suddenly become a breakfast show.
Mm-hmm.
But like a British breakfast show? Like Alan Partridge is on the same network or something, you know?
Yeah, it's very Mid-Morning Matters. Well done, Jez. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you, mate.
Busy time doing
Well, should we get into recapping this damn episode?
I'd love that. We would like to remind you that this podcast is brought to you by Hayu. Stream new episodes of the Real Housewives of London every Monday, exclusively on Hayu. I did it for Jen because her mic went weird. And
My mic keeps going, it's cursed boyfriend house vibes.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Hayu. I really enjoyed that episode a lot. I thought that was a cracker for reunion.
Last episode, Amanda and Juliet Angus were at the cafe facing off.
Mm-hmm.
And we dive immediately back into it with this episode.
Mm-hmm. Walk us through it, Jen Fricker. What happened?
Oh my gosh. So last we heard from Amanda, she's standing over Julia and going, back to Paddington, back to Paddington, back to your swamp. And last episode we said that was like A-grade housewives behavior. You know, like that really was a line, a bar, and that got clipped and put on our socials. And Amanda reposted it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she knew she was eating it.
Nessie had liked something we'd done as well. So obviously we're hitting their For You page, which is pretty cool.
We love to hear it.
We love to hear it. Yes. Yeah, that was what an ending.
Yeah, amazing ending. And then this episode, the producer having to step in to separate them.
Yeah.
Juliet leaves. They both storm off with producers.
You know, it's good when you see the cameras in the shot.
Yes.
That's chaos. Whoa.
Yes. Bit of fun, though.
Hey, is Juliet Canadian? or American?
No, I think she's just straight up American, but she's got that expat mid-Atlantic thing going on now.
Because her husband's Canadian.
Oh, true. I did not realize this. I love her husband. I'm always happy. He shows up a bit in this episode. I'm always happy to see him. Gregor, yeah. Because he seems like a... I feel like Ben's like this, your husband, and my boyfriend is like this, where you can kind of goss out with them.
Yeah.
Like a guy that can just like enjoy the goss.
But like listen in, but like not get not get involved enough for it to be them part of it, but enjoying the listening and
and then also not being like trying to fix it either. That's the worst. When someone's like, "Well, why don't you guys just talk?" Shut up! Like, no, we don't want to talk about it.
We don't want to say we want to say what we want. Don't tell us what to do, but listen and enjoy at the same time.
Yeah. Enjoy, relax.
Gregor has those vibes, does he?
He gives me those vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Other side of town, Nessie is catching up with Panthea. Nessie gives Panthea her cookbook. Nessie and Panthea have a chat about Australian Juliet's soap brand. What do we think about Juliet's soap brand?
This is what I think might have happened. I think she got cast potentially. This is my guess. And if you're watching this, Australian Juliet, we love you. But you got cast a little later on the show and you didn't have a business venture up and running already. And so you knew someone who was doing a soap thing and you were like, oh, can I just jump on that? And then we can promote it throughout the show. Because if not, I only have our family businesses to promote. I want to do something for myself.
Interesting.
That's what I felt like. I felt like it was a rushed venture.
Well, all of them kind of showed off their businesses. Like Nessie with the book.
I'd love a Nessie book.
Send us your book. Australian Juliet's got her flowers and her soap. And American Juliet's got her jewelry line. Like they all kind of crammed it in.
Her jewelry looks gorgeous.
That spread with like the way they placed like charm jewelries and stuff, I was like, that's classy.
Yeah. I would like a Juliet charm lace. Like I said, I think last time, Juliet's definitely my favorite fashion.
Yeah. You vibe with her, I think, the most.
I'm jumping ahead, but what she wore for the final scene was particularly nice.
That's very you. That blue, that's something you wore to the drag queens and housewives thing we went to earlier this year.
Oh yeah, that was blue. Yeah, I'm totally vibing Juliet Angus's look. Nessie and Panthea sitting talking about the soap thing.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on the soap thing. I think that Juliet potentially just
picked a thing.
Feels like she just picked a thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I didn't realize celebrity soaps were a thing. Again, though, sometimes I wonder with this, like, is this just rich people stuff that we don't know about?
Maybe.
You know? Like, is it just that we're too plebeian to know that, like, you have to have designer soap?
Whenever I go into Mecca, there's so many smells. And for someone,
so many smells.
I buy a smell probably every 2 years. How many smells are people buying to sustain Mecca in their smell section? In the new one in Melbourne, it's like 4 levels high. There's an entire level of what was David Jones' department store dedicated to smells. There's like a smell machine. Have you tried the smell machine? It's like, so you put it, like you touch the picture of what the smell is, like the fragrance, and then it puffs it out of a little hole. And you get to smell it like that, and it gives you information.
Cool. I could check that out.
Yeah, go check that out. It is fun. But how many smells are people buying?
I do love a I probably buy a smell a year, I feel. I love buying a smell when I'm going on a holiday. And then I'll be like, I'll wear this on holiday. So then whenever I wear it, I'll be reminded of the place that I went to.
Well, that's so nice.
Yeah, because, like, you know, you don't have to buy a big thing, especially when you're traveling. But you can get, like, a little one or something, or even just a little sample. And then you wear that Like I have one that reminds me of like Bali, or one that like reminds me of when I went to Japan or whatever.
Oh, that's really nice.
Because smell is most we talked about like Mac counter, I think, a couple weeks ago or whatever. Like smells like the most closely associated with memory.
Yeah.
So
rig them up.
yeah.
I like that. I'm going to do that. That's really nice.
Or get little save the samples you get from like the Mecca things and then bring them with you on holidays.
So you could have like a Gucci Bali, or like a Marc Jacobs Daisy Japan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you have a bad time, you never have to smell them again. Throw it away.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bad smell. So I think I was like old enough to probably change my smell, but I was wearing Flower Bomb for a very long time.
Oh, it's a classic. And it lasts for so long.
It's so strong as well. And I think I love the marketing and just like everything about it. And can you bleep out his name, but keep this? Came up to me and went, "Are you wearing Flower Bomb?" And I went home. I threw it in the bin that night. I was like, "That's done. What an ending!"
Men cannot know about it.
No, especially him. I do not want him attached to that memory. So yeah. But I think I've always been one for like real nice grassy kind of fresh scents these days, because that reminds me of summer. But I get overwhelmed in the scent store. Yeah. So many smells. When you go into a Chemist Warehouse, there's like a smell for everyone.
Yeah.
Guy Sebastian has one.
I've been wearing the Billie Eilish 2 perfume. It's like in like a brown bronze bust bottle. And it's nice. It makes me feel like a powerful dude, like I'm going into like a meeting and I'm like a powerful man.
Well, you sure it's not just that pinstripe suit and that pork pie hat you keep wearing?
Yeah.
Every day.
Should we get back to Housewives of London?
Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay. So they talked about the soap. We got to the soap, right? And then what happened?
Absolutely. Like Nessie is confused by the soap, but Panthea is very much like, I think it's fake. I think she's just pushing it. And Nessie says this thing about, oh, but she's been working on it for a couple of years. And Juliet's like, Panthea's like, but did she talk to you about it a couple of years ago? And Nessie's like, no. And she's like, see, I think it's not. And I don't know. I just feel like Panthea's back to her producing ways, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is a Panthea production.
Panthea, if you're watching, and we know you are, we love you
and we
so
love
much.
you and we respect you.
You are a friend of the show. I think she's probably our number one, apart from Alexia Toliopoulos, housewife friend at the moment.
Yeah.
You are good enough as a human being and your life and your, beliefs and your background. You are good enough not to have to produce your own storyline. It will come naturally.
Yeah. I mean, look, I loved her birthday party. We'll talk about it. It's like the idea of a kind of like Garden of Sin birthday party. Mm-hmm. That's fun.
That's not producing though. That's just creating somewhere to wear outfits.
Yeah. Good opportunities.
Yeah. But just be.
On the other side of town, Juliet's preparing Chelsea in bloom.
What's that? What is it? It's like it's flowers in front of a shop. Is that?
I think it's a flower show.
Yeah, but in front of shops. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, is it like the Indrapilli Shopping Town flower show? That's what it felt. Toowong Village did like a flower display in front of the butcher and the newsagent.
It's Toowoomba, the tidiest town in Australia type
Tidy
vibes.
town kind of vibes. Like that's the vibe. I know it was supposed to like link to the Chelsea flower show, that's their big thing, right? That's the big Queen and Kate Middleton does all the trees. Yeah. But it felt like it felt like Chadston was joining in. But it was very pretty. What they did was very nice. With
It
that
was very
person
nice.
twirling.
American Juliet meets up and tells Australian Juliet about the fight she's had with Amanda. And I feel like her retelling of it is pretty accurate. Like, that was pretty full on. And
Oh, that's right.
American-
She FaceTimes her.
yeah. And
Outside the flowers.
Yes, and Australian Juliet shows American Juliet her wonderful flower display. And don't you believe they share a florist
Warren.
called Warren.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
It's about to lead us down the invoice rabbit warren, if you know what
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. She's on fire.
I was thinking about saying that.
It was really good. It was really good.
Thank you.
And yeah, American Juliet tells Australian Juliet what's up. And then on the other side of town, Amanda is telling Panthea and Karen about it at a lingerie shop.
Ah, not just a lingerie shop. A lingerie shop with vibrators.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not as racy as I think they assumed it was. Was it Panthea in the shop? And hi again, Panthea. Saying that she doesn't use toys in the bedroom. She's never used a toy in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And then was getting very happy with the tickle machine, whatever that was.
Yeah. Look, you're never too late to start, I guess. You know, swing a dead cat around. She'll get a vibrator toy company sending her something. You know what I mean? Stand still long enough. A vibrator company will send you something.
That was a nice lingerie store, though. And some nice mustard-coloured things. That feels like they're kind of getting a little girl gang together to help Amanda maybe up against Juliet.
Amanda kind of, and look, maybe it's in a longer edit. Amanda kind of skips a bit over a few details, though. She kind of skips her. She has to be pulled away by a producer. And she's just like saying, like, I just kind of calmly said to her that she was really upset with me from the get-go. And it's like, yeah, you were an hour late.
And I wanted to apologize for calling her a bad mother. I wanted to apologize for calling her a bad mother to start with. So, and both like, I don't know. Didn't you call her a bad mother again afterwards? She did. She said it again.
Yeah. And yeah.
It's a bit frosty.
Yeah. But Karen is all in on Amanda from this little hang.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like Karen is really hurting. I just feel like she's just kind of making it through finishing this season like a real trooper. Did you get that feeling as well? I felt like she did such a good job, but she really, you could see it in her eyes. There was like pain when they went to Juliet's luncheon, with the charms, and she was standing up for Amanda, but you could see she was kind of distracted almost.
Yeah, I think she's probably grieving, and the last thing she wants to hear about are two women having an argument about a third person who's not even part of their circle or what. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, 100%.
Little would that matter to her at this point.
I think that felt like the alley that she was going down. I feel like that's what she was trying to do. She wasn't really sticking up hugely for Amanda. She was more saying, oh, come on, like you were both. Surely neither of these stories are making sense. They don't equate the same reaction.
Yeah.
I think that's what she was saying. I don't think she was saying that she's on Amanda's side with it at all. I think she was just over it. I think you're right. I think she was just
she's just like, please shut up.
Shut up. Yeah. Which I can understand, She did great. I can't believe she kept going. Housewives have quit that season or quit a season for much, much less.
Yes. Yeah.
But we were Karen fans from the start.
And we'll always be Karen fans. Lots of little get-togethers this episode, and then it all culminates in Panthea's birthday in the Garden of Sin. Every woman looked insanely great. Every single look.
Yeah. Every single look was a look. you know? Is that what you told me that?
It was a
Didn't
Maggie
you?
Luke.
A Luke. Let's go through them. Panthea looked great, had a crown on. It was her birthday.
Yeah.
Hang on, what
Tremendous.
was the theme? It was like, let's all sin. Is
I
that it?
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Garden of Sin. Garden of Unearthly Delight.
Well, it's usually the sin and like the good sin and the bad sin or whatever they call that. Remember Carol had the Midnight Garden of Good and Evil 50th
Yes.
Real Housewives of New York.
Yeah.
But this one was just sin. It was a garden of sin, just straight sin. Sin
Do
garden.
you know who I was happy to see there? Panthea's mum. She's great.
She's good.
great. She always just has great lines. She always has a good observation. And Panthea kind of filling her in on what's been going on with the girls was great. Just a little for chaos on top of everything.
What's your thoughts on, you know how there's like the Golden Bachelor?
Mm.
What about the Golden Housewives?
The mums of the housewives? I'd say that because, like, are you watching Salt Lake at the moment?
Yeah.
Bronwyn's mum's just moved.
Yeah, she's quite the character.
Yeah. I'd love to see more of her. Some of the Wendy's mum, Wendy Osefo's mum. I'd love to see her
Dr. Wendy.
mixing it up with those gals.
That'd just be like, what was that? Golden Girl Time? What's the sitcom?
Golden Girls.
Golden
Golden Girl Time.
Well, it's now called Golden Girl Time.
I like the mix of Golden Gay Times and Golden Girl.
I would watch if Andy's listening, which I know he is. Bring us Golden Housewives,
Please.
because that would be awesome. Because if these women at that age don't give a fuck, can you imagine women in their mid to late 70s?
Yeah. Even
just the mums. Get them all together, put them on an island.
Yeah. Let them go.
I need Andy and a camera. That's what I need.
Yes. Yes.
All the mums.
All the mums, Andy and a camera.
Stack them up. Line them up.
But yes, this party, I would say honestly, I was kind of expecting more from the showdown between Amanda and Juliet at the party. It just kind of felt like Nessie was really pushing them. I would say Nessie felt like she was producing a bit. It just didn't really do anything. Amanda just kind of walked off.
I say I reckon because the husbands were there.
Yeah. Yeah, what are they going to do?
They're not going to go nuts in front of the husbands.
Gregor would never allow it.
Jeremy was there. Isn't he? He's Karen's husband.
Yeah. Tiggy was there.
Yeah, all the husbands were there. I just don't see it. I saw them I saw them getting really drunk. That bit them, they're trying to find the caviar. Nessie sounded very drunk, which I really liked. Yeah.
Love that. Love it when they get a bit sloppy. Heather's been a bit sloppy on Salt Lake so far this season.
Yes.
Love it.
She's having a renaissance, a Heath-naissance. Is it renaissance? Is that what you'd call it? A rebirth? Yeah. But she's open about it, which is really interesting. I know we're talking about London, but I think it's really interesting that Heather on Salt Lake is saying that she's like really happy the kids are moving out. Don't usually hear that on Housewives. Usually they're crying at the college gates and all of that, and which, you know, it's fine. It's absolutely understandable. But she's like, genuinely, I'm really looking forward to having my own life.
I'm ready for this.
I love that.
Love that for her.
Yeah, I love that for Housewives as well. It kind of like puts the kind of like what Andy says about it being quite a feminist show. Women taking charge of their own career and image. It's good.
We love it. Get the classic freeze frames. Not much going on in them at the end. I feel like half the women didn't get them, honestly.
I'll have to go back over and watch it. I did think the same thing as you said, where there wasn't actually a lot of information on each one, which makes me think potentially they just added them in very last minute or couldn't get them on the phone or something.
Because they have to type of thing.
Yeah, because it's part of the show Bible. Also, going back to their outfits, what Karen was wearing at the final scene, that pink, that was great.
She looked great. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Juliet Mayhew's outfit, Australian Juliet's outfit. I love that she added the crown.
Do you know what? Talking about clothes, and I think I said it the other day where I actually really like Nessie's as well. Nessie was when she was at Panthers House, she was in a Zimmerman fringe number, which I really wanted when it came out. And it's so expensive. It's like crochet knotted dress and top, black and white, really, really pretty. And it would be like, $3,000 for $4,000 for a casual lunch outfit. But Nessie, if you're listening, you don't want that anymore.
Pop it in the mail.
Put it in the mail. Kirsty, Maggie Luke at crowsnest.com.au.
But then we get a little taste of the reunion.
Yeah.
With Catherine Ryan. I'm excited for it. I think Catherine Ryan's the right person to host it. And yeah, my only thing that I'm hoping doesn't happen, because Amanda and American Juliet are in this bad place now, that it just gets stuck there, Like, if we have to deal with this in another season, I will be very annoyed.
They have to bring in the woman who has caused all this.
Or at least Warren.
Yeah, more Warren.
Bring Warren in. Show us the invoice.
She really brushed over that invoice thing. She's like, oh, no, it's lies. Lies.
Yeah. She's like, oh, yeah, he didn't send me anything.
I love it when they bring in we share a masseuse or we share a hairdresser or, that's a real
eyebrow girl.
An eyebrow girl. That's a really good housewives trope.
Yeah.
And I think this is the first florist that I've seen, the shared florist. When they're all sitting around the table, he goes, I use Warren too. Oh, I use Warren.
Warren's wonderful.
It felt like, Amanda was playing it up a little bit and then she actually felt it, especially when they were standing up in the last episode when her and Juliet were going at it. And they were kind of standing up and kind of almost shirt fronting each other.
Yeah.
I feel like that it was real. Does that make sense? Like the other,
no,
she
it
was
feels
kind of like,
real because it was so full on.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like they were adding any juice to anything. It felt like all of it was at an 11, Who do we think is the MVP, the most valuable player of the season, this first season of Real Housewives of London?
So really, it's down to like, have they caused the most drama or have they been the most entertaining? Because sometimes they can be busy bees behind the scenes, bumbling around, causing stuff, but not actually being the chaos.
I was going to say, I think Amanda is the MVP. She's kind of the anchor to the whole season. And I think she brings glamour. She's also brought this kind of central conflict. She also brings looks. And she's given housewife. The moment with her walking in late with the sippy cup, that is pure unadulterated housewife.
I think drama-wise, you're right. But I think work in the room to get things going. I think Nessie has been the silent MVP and has snuck away. She's slid away as the very chica.
Yes, poses as the peacemaker, but in doing so has kind of escaped a bit of the critical eye.
Mm-hmm.
But also giving looks.
Yeah.
And also I think she's so hot and so is her husband.
It's a good team. So that's how I'd say. But it might change the reunion next week.
We'll simply have to wait and find out.
This podcast is brought to you by Hayu. Stream new episodes of The Real Housewives of London every Monday, exclusively on Hayu.
Hey, you. I can't believe we only have 2 more episodes of our beautiful Real Housewives of London ladies.
I know, but at least we get a 2-parter reunion.
Yes. So you know shit's about to go down.
It'll be interesting. Well, we know the color palette is gold. Gold.
Gold.
Actually, that's one thing we can talk about next week. I would love to find out how that's decided.
Yeah, because was there a gold party or anything
No.
this season? No.
But like how it's decided in general. Like sometimes they're all green. Like who makes that decision?
Or like jewel tones usually.
Yeah, but specific jewel tones. Like they might get a mood board. If you're a Real Housewife and you know the answer to this is actually something I think about every time I watch it. A reunion. How do the outfits work?
Decide? Yeah, because like the Miami reunion was kind of purples and
but
pinks?
Orchestrated kind of pink. Like, yeah, it looked.
Yeah.
Maybe they get told, like, from my memory of, like, I had to organize wardrobe a few times. Not me. There'd be someone in wardrobe, but I just orchestrated of guests coming in and the looks would be approved. So they'd put the look together and then they'd send it to the network and the network would approve what they're going to wear. So potentially they're like, do jewel tones and then they send them to the network. The network's like, yeah, that looks good.
Pick this one. Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
Let's find out. All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. It was a lovely chill one, this one.
Very chill one, this one.
Nice. In her, Jen's about to host Rage. Have fun with that.
Maggie's going to go back to tanning in the sun.
Yeah, it's so bright. Feels like there should be wind happening at the same time. I was like, can we just make it a bit warmer? It's like, no.
Yeah.
What?
No, but the lighting in here is too warm. I think like we need to find the happy medium between the two of us.
We need to find the happy medium. Well, you have a lovely week, Jen, and have a lovely week,
too, mate.
listeners. We'll join you
See
back
you next week for
the reunion.